need a little bit of testing. Yesterday, I had a technical difficulties where there was in one of my other stream channels that I had set up, people were not being heard. But the day before, in another channel that I had set up, people were being heard. So, and I hadn't done anything different, so I don't know what was going on. You're gonna get to see if you go over to the Twitch stream. As soon as I start streaming, it will knock off this other. There we go. I exited host mode, and we are now going to a tour of a Rising World server with its creators. Rising World. Boy. Linked what feed? Oh, you mean here? The voices from this channel here? Yeah, I put the link. If you go look in the text channel for Rising World, I put the link in there. So I just now need to basically log on and look at my channel here. There we go. World. Boy. Linked what feed? Okay. Somebody else will have to listen to that because I have got to figure out why this is. Where are my playback devices? Oh, here we go. That's why. Okay. Now everybody can do a shot every time I say basically. No, I'm just kidding. We'll turn it into a drinking game, but morning drinking game. So, shot of orange juice. Okay. All right. I may have to add an audio capture. Let's see. Audio. Let's see here. Before it was working, now it's not working. So I'm going to do this. All right, that's not going to work. Yeah. We will, but as soon as I get your guys' voices actually coming over here, because it's not at the moment. Nope. So it's funny. I can't test this. It's a. I got my video capture working. Okay, I got the Rising World game capture working, but I don't. I'm not in the game yet. Let me get that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was a double echo. Do not want that. I'm glad I just deleted that, so it should stop echoing, and then I should figure out. Okay, here. It's supposed to automatically connect. There we go. It sounds better. I have to wait for 30 seconds. Here, hold on just a second. Yep. No, I know that. It's going to be a little disconcerting. Once I get the your guys' audio coming in, The good thing is to just once we can hear the audio of you guys, we can just mute the stream itself, just watch the video and not listen to the stream because that'll really annoy you. How's Rob Rocket dying? Yeah, me too. I like penguins. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, well, I think I've got this down, but I have to get some testing talking going. Nope. Strangely enough, I have unmuted these. I don't know why it stopped working. And I have the permissions in the channels here all correct so that everybody's voice. enough. So I'm going to have to mute me again because that is annoying to listen to. And I'm still trying to figure out why Discord is not showing up. Or, sorry, Discord is, but... So, Discord has a streamer mode that connects to directly to OBS Studio. And I'm running OBS as administrator, so it should be working. You know what? I may have actually figured it out. Don't know if this will do it, but okay. A couple test talks.
Testing, testing.
Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me?
Okay. A couple test talks.
Testing, testing.
Somebody's name on Landmark Orphans is Bubba Joe Billy Bob. I wonder if it's Gamer Me. Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me?
Okay, I can hear through the stream.
I can too. Yay!
Oh, great. When I said that.
So, all right, here we go. Favorites.
Now I can't. How do you?
Wait, so when I log out, I don't actually log out?
Of what?
Of the game. Am I named Rob Rocket?
No, you're in Xanthios here.
Yeah. What the heck? Oh, what's fly again?
F2.
There we go.
And hold down shift and scroll your mouse wheel to adjust your speed.
And put in. Let's first get you healthy again.
Ah, yes. Let me. I have apples. I'll just eat them all.
And yeah, that'll probably help a little bit with your water, but
What are you talking about? I'm going right back to green. There we go.
Apples give food and water when you eat them.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to eat a lot of them.
I'm all green.
And Xanthios, let me know when you want me to pull you here.
Pull me there. Hello, everybody. We've now got the stream working, so welcome all my new viewers here. And I'm getting pulled to where they want to start the tour. All right.
Give me a second.
1 second's over. I also can monitor who's logging into the channel via my chat bot, DeepBot. I can rename that eventually, but I haven't yet. Whoa. I got pulled. I'm freaking out. There we go. So,
Xanthios, if somebody does happen to log into the channel, would you just say hi to whoever they are? I cannot get my chat up, and I'm not in windowed mode, so.
oh, okay. So, well, so far, I think it's just those of us who are here in chat. But as soon as people pop in, I always say hello, and plus my chat bot says hello for me in text. And here's Felony Melanie and Misbehaving.
Hello.
Misbehaving and Felony Melanie, yes, there are our two resident jokesters and builders and, people who are generally up to no good. Or
I'm
lots
just
of
a
good.
silly artist, but I'm a good girl, I promise.
Yes.
And Koroya is right behind us as well.
Hello, Koroya.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So here we are at the nice little Pigalicious barbecue. There's free stuff here: carrots, meat, and watermelons, or
Veggies, fruits, and meats. They give different degrees of health and either food or water or both, depending on what the item is.
And this will be your spawn-in point. Actually, I think the spawn-in point will bring you right here to the Welcome Center.
oh, hey, I have all this overlay on my system. What was the hotkey for that? I may have hit that by accident.
I'm going to guess you hit F3, but I'm not sure.
No, not that one. Oh, okay, yeah, I did. You have to hit it multiple times, and you can get some really informative overlays going up there. That's pretty cool.
Yes, a whole lot of stuff that I don't know what it is.
Miss B, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
I'm right behind you, I think.
No, I saw you. You just disappeared for a little bit and then came back. Whoa. All right.
Okay, so when you spawn in, you'll actually spawn in over here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take off my fly mode.
Oh, hey, Sarula. Hola. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Hello.
If you have any issues with audio or anything seems a little bit laggy or strange, please let us know, and I will do my best to correct it. I am still a fairly new in my streaming days here. If you look up at the top right corner of my stream, you'll see my logo, which was created by my 10-year-old daughter. I think it's freaking awesome, so I'll be using that.
Do you have a link if they want to get into the Discord streaming channel too, in case they have questions about Rising World?
I do have a link.
Excellent.
And once I post this link, because if the chat starts to go, hey, McNerd of War, welcome to the channel. All right, hold on. Let me get this link for Discord. I will get an invite out for everybody to have. We currently have a maximum, I believe, of 15 that we can have in this channel. So I wanted to keep it kind of to a minimum, but let's get this link going here.
How many people are limited to the channel?
15. If we need more, I can always up that. So that Discord link, if you'll copy that, that should have gone into chat in the Twitch stream. That should be a forever link. So if you'll copy that and let me know if it did go into the chat. I just want to know if because I'm posting into my DeepBot Twitch stream assistant, which is nice. I definitely need that. And I had to make myself presentable as well for today's stream. I was starting to look a little bit like an older, chubbier version of Grizzly Adams. So
Adams.
that's right.
Okay, so when you spawn in, if it didn't accidentally get messed up, when you spawn into Rising World on the server, you should spawn in right here at this welcome please command. This is the welcoming center, which we are still working on. When you come in here, we will have pretty much basic 101, how to eat, how to drink, what to do to survive. Like I said, this is still a work in progress here.
Okay, I've got my broadcasting light on here. I hear growling.
One of Melanie's tigers that escaped from the zoo.
Or the zoo is pretty close and may just be able to hear them. But yes, there is plenty of rogue animals that run around in this game and either try and hang out with you or eat you.
So again, this is the welcoming center, which is a work in progress. We're still working on it, but it'll have directions and just basic 101 of what to do and how to do it. And
Okay,
we have a poster of the Discord channel as well.
I have a question that I believe that everybody in the channel is just chomping at the bit to find out about. Where's the foosball table?
There is no foosball table, but because you brought it up, we will make one.
Yes, that is totally doable.
All right.
Melanie just wrote that down, and you'll have your foosball table, and we'll be well on our way to playing.
We know that foosball tables are a must in any welcome center.
Oh yes, and I'm sure there will be a pool table at some point too. I've already been working out in my head on how to build it.
Oh, well, very good.
It can be done.
If you come out of the welcome center and you happen to be on the server and there is nobody on and we don't have the instructions just yet, you can come down here to the Pigalicious barbecue and stock up on some meat and vegetables to keep yourself sustained.
All right.
And
go ahead.
Down here past the Pigalicious, this is where all the crafting stations are, where you can make your stuff and take it with you. Now remember, if you're not playing in God mode and you die, everything that is in your inventory you will lose.
We also have chests over here where people can place in any extra items, and it is more than welcome for anyone to take as needed.
Nice. Well, I think you guys play in flying mode too often because you forgot stairs on this side of the on this side of the building here. I mean,
you gotta jump.
I can jump. I don't have a problem with that. But just ooh, look, a gramophone.
Yes, there is different records that you can find out in the surrounding area, and you can take those records, put them on the gramophone, and play the music. For the most part, most of the records are currently classical music, but they are planning on adding different tracks later.
So I like all the custom signs and pictures and words that you have in here. You guys want to tell us a little bit about how you do that? Not too detailed.
How about let's get to a more detailed area, and then
Oh,
Melanie
yes.
can explain how it's done, because then you can really get submerged in what this game has to offer, which is being able to personalize your build.
Okay.
Yes. It is very easy to customize things to a very specific level, unlike any other game I've ever seen. And you will see prime examples of that in a little bit.
Oh, hey, look.
So up here we have
Oh, yes, here's one of the foxes.
Hey there, Foxy.
He likes to come over here and check things out. They're unfortunately very shy, though, and like to run away from you. So this is a nice view of this little guy.
Huh, yes. That's very cute.
He is people-friendly.
Yes, you've tamed him.
Yeah, and here's
you
a group
happen-
planner bed where you can eat until you are stuffed.
Just take what you need from here, and then we'll just run through and monitor and replant if we have to. But yes, you can take watermelons, apples, cherries, and of course, down here at the very end, we have weed, marijuana, marahooey hooey, Mary Jane.
Oh, well.
Available for cooking and smoking.
Unfortunately, you can't cook or smoke it in the game, but we are going to be building a dispensary. Woohoo.
That's funny.
Yes, we are. Gotta have a dispensary.
Because it is
Rat.
definitely legal here for medical and recreational.
Right, right. This in this game right now, it is only used for making cloth.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will soon be changing, that we can actually make probably the cloth into pillows and curtains and such like that. That has just not been implemented as of yet. We have been speaking with the dev on a regular basis. I should say Felony Melanie has.
All right.
To some things that we would like to see brought into this game. Words on the gramophone is one. You know, if we could play like our list of music or
Oh yeah.
what have you. And I think she also said something about organic shapes.
Unfortunately, right now, organic shapes seems to be the only limitation the game currently has. And what I mean by that is, unfortunately, the sculptors in Landmark may be having a bit of a time. If you want to sculpt the landscape, it can be done, but not with as fine of detail as Landmark did. But he does have plans in the works to be able to have a finer smoothing option. So we shall see if maybe we'll be able to smooth blocks and such soon. It would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. And is there any? Now I see that this is mostly a building type game.
Mostly what type game you cut out there?
Building.
It's
Wh-
survival and building. Most
Okay.
of us like the building options a little better, but other ones really get immersed by the survival options. So the great thing about this game is it is playable in two different ways, and it is fully up to you how you want to play.
And if you guys have been paying attention to the forums, is there any mention as to when heads or faces or might be changed? Might be able.
Yes, that is supposedly coming up very soon, where the character customizer and all that will be implemented. The great thing about this dev is he is working on it by himself, which unfortunately makes things take a little longer to get released, but he is someone who does it right. He does not release anything until he is 100% confident it is fully working. And if for some reason an unfortunate accident happens, he is right there after every release to make sure that everything goes as flawlessly as possible. Now, a prime example of this is I unfortunately had a small issue. What it was isn't super important, but I got onto the forums to let him know I was having an issue. Well, I walked in on a thread where someone else had already posted, and they just made a generalized plea for help. Dev responded 2 hours before I was reading this and said, can you give a little bit more details and I'll go ahead and take care of it? Well, I gave him my details in depth. Within either 2 to 3 minutes by the timestamp, he responded to me that not only had he fixed my problem, but got time to go into the forums and let me know about it. Unbelievable customer service.
Do you have that dev's name, Melanie, so we can give him a big shout out?
Yes, I believe it's Red25. He is amazing.
Hey, you guys got rats in the broccoli.
Melanie's
Yes,
rat.
there's lots of fun little animals that run around in game, and you can spawn them at will if you like. So you can create zoos and have pets running around on your properties and all kinds of fun stuff. And they almost seem to have little personalities. They do fun things.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like the rat in here eating your broccoli.
Yes, he is climbing around on the broccoli plant. That's funny. There's little baby piggies that like to sneak into the petting zoo food too. It cracks me up.
Healthy rat.
He is a healthy rat. He's worried about his figure.
Because this game goes on for infinity, let me rephrase that. This world goes on for infinity. So as long as your computer does not blow up, you can go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So what we have done, because some of us cannot find our way out of a brown paper bag with 2 holes in it, we have connected everybody's claim via a highway system. So
Well,
if you do happen to get lost and there is nobody online, hopefully you can fly and find that big black pathway, and then you'll know that you're close to either your place, or you can start back here at the welcome center and work your way back to your place. So we do try to encourage everybody that comes in to the server and is starting out new, when you plot your claim, please let somebody know so we can get a pathway to you, and then that way we can come visit as well. Now, we also ask that when you do connect your pathway to the major highway, just drop a sign down that says to so-and-so's place, and then that way we know kind of where everybody's at.
Yep.
Do
And
another
this guild area is in the center of pretty much everyone's builds.
Yes.
So if you branch out in either way, you'll have a good form of navigation.
So let's hit the highway.
Are we going to hit the zoo next door?
We can do that because the zoo
Show
is
people
right here.
all the different options of animals that you get and show what they look like, because they are beautiful.
all right. Well, I've changed my flying speed here so that the camera is a little less jumpy. It's quite nice actually. I'm at 10%, but that gives a nice, smooth, kind of movie-esque like, you know, come into the zoo kind of framework here. But I'm going to go up. I'm going to move the speed up now that I'm in the zoo. Let's see here. I'm at 50%.
100 might be a little too fast. 50 would probably be the best.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
just wanted to have a nice look there. 50 is good, actually. All right, I am in the reptile house. Oh, look at that. I like it. Are these, or is there, how many types of snakes are there?
Unfortunately, there's only one, but I split them up into 2 different cages to make it appear as though there was 2 different types.
Ah. I think your snakes have escaped.
Yes, I'm putting a couple more in. You can spawn them at will, so shall place them here in this green cage.
And are the snakes the only kind of reptile that are in the game at the moment?
So far, yes.
Oh, spawn a couple rats so they have something to eat.
In there, but I noticed either the snake ate it or he went away.
Yes, the snakes, rats, and pretty much all those animals for that matter, we have noticed a small glitch in the game, so to speak, where if you minimize your screen to check Discord or go to your desktop or whatnot, it unfortunately makes the animals scatter out of their pens. So we try and avoid that.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. So
Yes.
even though this the game and all the stuff that you put into it are supposedly managed by the server, they do get affected by the clients.
Yes.
That's
might
the only
be
thing we've seen so far, yeah.
Is that something that the developer is aware of?
Yes, he
Okay,
is
good.
definitely aware of that. He is working on, people have suggested making a specific barrier that the animals recognize, or just working on the issue in computer related terms. But we actually did figure out you can keep them enclosed as long as you don't minimize the game.
Well, I am currently playing in windowed mode. Haha, look, somebody died right here.
Oh, yes, you get fun little crosses to show where people have perished.
That's funny.
Oh, a sheep broke into the giraffe cage. Naughty little sheep.
I wonder if this is where Koroya died.
Possibility.
All right.
A couple rats
No,
running around.
That was not me. That must have been somebody else. Maybe they were bitten by the snake, because snakes can bite you.
Ah.
Yes, they can, and they're sneaky.
Not in God mode, yes. Everything that can attack will attack.
In God mode,
Lions, your
everything's friendly.
tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Rhinos. Here's the bear pen. Animal facts. I like it. I'm doing a slow pan across the area here. All right, let's go to this side here. There's a pig and a fox out there. Oh, here's some deer or elk or something like that. There are
Those
a
elk or moose. We have both, I think.
well, this pen is elk. Then this pen over here is the tiger, the Bengal of the Bengal sorts here. And then there is a jaguar with a it looks like a tiger got into the jaguar pen, which in
Yes, it appears
Oh.
as though someone minimized the game in the zoo. There's a few escaped animals.
yes, there are. I see
It's
penguins.
okay, we'll get the zookeeper to wrangle them up. Oh, I see the escaped snakes. They're over here by the moose cage, so watch
Yeah.
your feet.
Yeah, they're following me. Oh, there's an escaped tiger.
And we got a few holes over here too. I'm not sure somebody was trying to dig their way in or out.
Probably trying to kill an animal that escaped and hit the ground by accident, but it's easily fixed.
All right, so
There's another crossover here, so somebody must have came through the zoo, got bit, and eaten.
yes,
We're starved. It happens.
here's the penguin habitat, which is very cute.
The penguins are cute. They deserve a cute house.
They make very. Oh, there is the polar bears. Hey, you know what you're missing in the polar bear habitat?
What?
Water.
Yes, the zoo is not completely finished yet, but yeah, a ice cave with a little bit of water would look awesome for the polar bear.
Yes, it would. Oh my gosh, I just saw an escaped penguin.
Yeah, that's Charlie. He doesn't stay put.
That's funny.
I'm
gonna go-
an adventurer.
I'm gonna go over and see. Oh, look, water fountains. The petting zoo. That's cute.
Yes, there's a little piggy trying to steal the food. At least he was last time I looked.
God
Yep,
mode, you
there he
can
is.
fly. You can fly through things. When you're not in God mode, you cannot fly through things. And when you're in God mode, you can also fly through the world, which it'll take you a few minutes to get used to it because you will be looking down. The next thing you know, you might be in. Yes, there is a hell in this world.
Yeah.
We will be taking you down to show you.
I'm gonna take you to hell. Ah, lovely, lovely.
Yeah, it's
lovely.
funny when you tell new players to go to hell and they're like, "What? I'm not being mean. You can literally go there."
All right, what is over here? This is. Oh, this is the feed. That's cute. 20,
Yeah.
25 cents to dispense feed. Oh. Oh, piglets.
They're called mini pigs. Aren't they cute? Everyone
Yes.
is begging for animal breeding and baby animals. It's been talked about quite frequently, so I would imagine it's probably on the to-do list somewhere. Not sure how high on the list, though.
Hey,
There's a
you're-
little mini pig standing on top of this feed dispenser over here. How cute.
Yes, he constantly tries to break in. No matter how many times I pull him off, he goes right back up there. That's why I was saying the animals seem to have little personalities. They do funny little things like that. great.
There's a missing piece of fence over here, just FYI, in the giraffe.
Oh, there's missing little things everywhere. We're still under construction. Pardon the mess.
I'm flying, but I'm not in God mode, and I can fly through the all of the.
If you're not in God mode, you got to hit tilde and type GM space and the number 1, and that puts you into God mode, aka creative mode.
Right. I don't need to be that for the filming, but I just wanted to say that I can fly through things and the earth or the ground, not being in God mode.
God mode. Okay,
Oh,
corrected.
Just as an FYI, so somebody thinks, "Oh my God, how did I accidentally get in God mode?" You didn't. The only way you cannot fly through things or go through things is if you are walking. That is, if you hit F2 and then you just walk along the ground.
And there is an advantage to being able to fly through the ground because if you do, you can see all the underground caves like the landmark lich. Now, the reason why this is handy dandy is because there is ruins and dungeon style buildings under there. Unfortunately, they do not have mobs in them yet, but they are fun to go and explore, and you can pilfer them for props that you can't find anywhere else. So
Right.
it's kinda neat.
What is the ETA? Does anybody know what the ETA for dungeon mobs? What would be
That
that?
would be on the forums. I can't tell you off the top of my head. There's a whole bunch of suggestions and topics and things to be expected in there. It's a fun read.
Excellent, excellent. So, all right. So let's continue the tour. We've seen the zoo, which is looking mighty fine. We've seen a lot more of your use of these real-world photographs and text plaques and all this other stuff that just gives so much life to the build.
And there, mhm.
Do you want to wait until we get to another location before you start to explain to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so good. I'm just gonna try to, as an interviewer, I'm gonna try to guide the tour here.
Yes, and we can teach you things like you're a new player, and we'll be very informative and hopefully entertaining.
I hope so. And again, hopefully we'll get some new players in. We can go for a couple hours streaming here of Rising World so that we can get, uh, you know, we can get people's attention maybe. We may have random people come in at a time. Right now, I think everybody who's watching, by the way, guys, if you'll give me some love and follow my channel, that would be awesome.
Woohoo!
Now, if we come out here to the highway, the black path,
Oh,
because
sure.
we do not have it technically set up yet, we can give you a quick sneak peek at what the folks in Rising World are doing as a tribute to our beloved game Landmark. Sneak peek. We will, once we get it done, there will be a big unveiling. So we're really hoping to get as many people in the Rising World for that particular unveiling, because I think all the people from Landmark will get a kick out of it.
Ah. So I am following the black road here,
Yep.
which is extraordinarily black. Wow, that is really dark.
So you
It's like
can't miss it.
It's coal, I believe.
Yes,
is
it
that
is
what
painted
it is?
down in coal so that we can move it as more people come in if we need to. And it's
Sure.
easy to spot when you're up in the air because unfortunately there is no map yet. So you have
All
to
right.
have a form of navigation. You do get compasses and ways to track other players and port, but no map.
All right.
Okay. This is the Landmark tribute wall.
Oh. Well, isn't
have
that
started-
nice?
We have started, but we kind of discussed and changed things up. So this wall actually will start out as a movie strip, a film strip. And so for the first 2 months, it will be alpha, and then we will come in and we will change it, and it will be beta, closed beta, then open beta, then live.
All right.
It'll be a
Have
movie
all-
with sequels.
Yes, and the sequels will be the Hallis builds, the Dark Elf builds, the events that were happening, the holiday builds, and of course, my favorite, we're going to have a film strip full of selfies.
All right.
That's just a little sneak peek, and this wall goes on forever.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Look at
So
that.
there's not too much on it. There was just a few little sample pictures that we put up to get the idea of how big we want them, where they need to go, how we're going to do it. So, as if you can see, we've got some very unique screenshots.
Right. Looks good.
And somebody's building, I can hear them. Okay, Felony Melanie, let's take off and go to the Quickie Mart.
Yes.
All right, hit F2 so you can fly. We're going to go back out to the highway for navigation. And of course, my speed doesn't want to go faster. Come on.
I'm going to sit here with the Quickie Mart sign here in my view. Oh, I'm going to watch as you guys approach. And here they are. You have to be careful. The builders in the wild are slightly timid. You can approach them very slowly and put your hand out. It may be that they will come close and show you one of their creations.
All right, so we got a giant lake right here on the corner so people can stop and get drinks if necessary. And then we're going to come into the beginning of my claims. All this drawing on the ground is previews for where I'm putting in a miniature golf course. We can just fly past.
So if you point down toward the water and hit the F button, you will see where it says you drink some water.
Oh,
You have to be kind of hovering at the right level for it to register. So if it's off, just adjust your position.
Yeah. I'm
And hit
adjusting.
F a couple of times till you're full.
Yep. Got it. Oh, you know what I need to do? Probably. Oh, hey. Hello, apple tree.
Yes, pick some apples and eat. And if you want to wait, we're going to go past a big farm that has lots of selection of edibles as well. All the food on here is open to anyone who wants to eat it, by the way.
Where is the edible underwear tree?
I guess we
Don't
got to
have
figure out
that.
how to make one of those, don't we? We could do that with posters. Anything is possible.
Oh, wow. What's this road made out of? That looks kind of I like that.
This is actually paved with blocks. It's one of the black textures. I don't know the number. They give some of them names, but more often than not, we go by numbers.
So all these
This one is under plaster, black.
Oh, so all of these plots that you have here on this road, they will be for future builds.
Yes, this whole area is my personal area since the world is so large. It is literally the size of the United States in real life if your computer can handle rendering it that far. There is no limitations on space whatsoever. So what I did to plan my city or my little town is I just painted on the ground to get a basic layout and then placed blocks over top of it.
Okay. Now, just as an aside, I do know that there is a limitation for the server. If people go in opposite directions in the server itself, you can cause the server to crash because it's trying to render all of that. So if everybody goes in opposite directions in the world and flies as far as they can, you may find yourselves causing the server to have issues. Just FYI. Yes, you
That's
can.
how
Good to know.
Creo. If that's not how Al got killed, we had a little bit of a bug. Croya was down underneath the earth, headed for hell, and he died in hell. Game. So we did everything on our end that we possibly could do. Restart the server. We tried kicking him. Nothing worked. So we decided to get the dev involved. Another shout out to the dev of this game, who is absolutely amazing.
Yes, thanks to the dev for bringing my tune back to life.
Yes.
I have no idea why I died. I fell through the world because of a glitch, and I have no idea otherwise.
Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, I do know that right now the servers will get bogged down, and they will begin. There will begin to be lots of errors. We tested when we first started up our server, and just as full disclosure, I am currently the one hosting this server. Shout out to GTX Gaming. It's the best one that I found so far. Really simple to understand, and but the back end, the actual machines that support it, if everybody flies in opposite directions on a map, you begin to render far too much for the server to handle. It will start rendering errors. And the same thing happens, I'll just let you know, with Minecraft. This is a very similar game to Minecraft. So Minecraft will do that too, because this world is procedurally generated. The math, once you start going in all those different directions, gets pretty complicated.
Ah, good to know.
So
I,
here we are at the Quickie Mart. Look at that. That is just so. I mean, wow. I like the sign, and oh my God! Look, there's Krusty the Clown standing outside.
this is where you're going to see what the posters can do
Well, so if I'm gonna stand outside
and
for
the signs.
yeah, I'm gonna stand outside for a little bit. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer. We can see there's a Tough over there who's looks like he's selling watches. There's
That's Snake.
Snake the Tough. I don't know. I mean, I don't watch The Simpsons very much.
He's the criminal who always robs the Quickie Mart and is one of the general bad guys. Oh, and there's lots of Easter eggs in here, so make sure you look closely.
Wow, look at this. I mean, it is so cool. Oh, he went so far as to even make a dumpster back here. That is really cool. Is that an actual dumpster from the game? Or not from the game, but from the TV show?
No. Basically, the way you can do posters is two ways. There is solid posters, which are in square rectangle shapes, and
Uh-huh.
then you can also do transparent posters to do shapes like bottles and such, to where you don't want all that white background.
Oh, and people.
Now, in order to get the different types, you can either do a simple Google search for an image or pull any image off your computer you already got, like a photo of your kids, and you import it into the game and place it down. Now, if you want to do an irregular shape like a bottle, the way we figured out so far is to get into Bing.com, and they have a way that you can do an image search and filter it to be transparent background. Import it into the game, and you get shapes like Bart Simpson and Krusty. So the great thing with that is, you can bring in the Quickie Mart sign, or, you can put a photograph of your children on the mantle in your living room if you want, or you can make actual cereal boxes, such things you'll see inside. The only limit is your imagination.
Teen Vogue, Cosmo. Oh, that's funny. Time.
And if you will notice the magazine, if you can, hone in on the magazine that is on the counter.
PC Gamer. Hey, look at that.
And you can zoom by hitting Z if you stand back on something, and you can really read the fine details. I mean, the pictures come in super clear, and you can read the price on the price tag. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
Particular episode of PC Gamer has to do with Landmark and EverQuest Next.
Look, the squishy machine.
And I'm going to need to ID you before you buy one of the Playboys.
Oh, you are.
It's a special edition if you look closely.
You are too kind. There's a Playboy in here?
Is
Magazines, there's lots of sneaky little things. You got to look closely.
Oh, I will. Look, there's an advertisement for Mr. Plow. Oh, my goodness. Marge Simpson. That is funny.
I'm going to give you a warning. Don't eat the Oreos. Oh, and the sign that you are standing in front of right now that says no credit cards and such, that is an in-game sign.
Oh,
There's multiple sizes that you can do. The text is unfortunately all one size, but it is small, and you can change the color of it. So there's one-line signs, four-line signs. The one you're looking at is a four-line sign. One thing we always wanted in Landmark was small text, and we got it,
just not in Landmark.
unfortunately.
Oh, like all the donuts, although they look a little woody.
Yeah, I just put a basic wood cylinder underneath it that's called a wood log. Eventually, I will go back in and make them look more specific to the type of donut. You have that freedom in game. It's awesome.
All right. Hmm.
Lots of Simpsons references in here if you haven't already noticed.
I am turning off the light. I think it is interfering with a lot of stuff here.
Oh, yes. You do not need your flashlight when you're around lighting in this game. And that's another great thing about the lighting here compared to Landmark. You can have as many lights as you want, and it will not glitch out the game. And
Right.
you can see the lights from a pretty good distance, which is glorious.
That is great.
Yes. Unfortunately, the light does travel through blocks, but you can position them in such ways to avoid that.
I see you have glass in front on these. The glass kind of blurs things out. Is are they going to eventually work in some way of having like glass doors so you can actually open them?
There is no movable glass doors at this point, but there is ways where you can make glass doors and just leave them cracked so people can walk through.
Yeah, I mean, so because at least having like one open, because everything blurs in here. Uh,
That might
Don't-
actually be the
It's the
posters that I have
posters.
behind it. There's 3 different glass panels that you can get. There's clear, a striped version, and what kind of looks like a hammered metal but glass to give different effects and looks. But yes, some of the images are not that clear. That's Google's fault. If you look at the like
3 different.
cereal, those ones are incredibly clear. The
Right.
Oreos, you got to get a close up of.
There's 3 different kinds of glass in this.
I do like what you guys have done with the place. Oh, jeez. Whoa.
Any picture you can find from anywhere can be put into the game. I found unedible Oreos, and it is the Quickie Mart where nothing's edible, so I figured it was appropriate.
Ramen flavored Oreos, fried chicken Oreos, spam Oreos. I like it.
Blue cheese crumbled Oreos. Ugh, I think that might be the grossest thing I've ever heard of. And there's Mr. Sparkle.
I like. It's a very
Oh, this is funny. I didn't read this. I thought it was Better Homes and Gardens. It's not. It's Better Homes Than Yours.
And it's the Simpsons living room. Isn't that great?
That's funny.
Yeah, that is
That's
funny.
an actual magazine from The Simpsons.
Better homes than yours. That's great. I like that. You know, the thing is that we could probably make our own magazine covers.
Oh yeah, you could make anything you want on Photoshop and bring it into the game or any other drawing program. You could take a painting off of your wall, scan it in, and put it on the wall in your house in the game. It's amazing.
I do
Like
like
I made all
this.
those 12 packs, all the foods. I mean, you can do anything with them. All those Simpsons characters are posters with transparent backgrounds.
Right.
All right, Tanya, you want to pick where's next? If we're staying on my claim, we go to the house or the barn. That's all I really got built.
All right.
How about if we go over to, how about take a quick tour of your modern house?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
It's over this way.
do a slight speed up here and just do a nice fly through. I'm gonna go down to the 10% flying speed again, which makes it very nice to do a tour at.
Yeah, it goes all the way down to even 5, so you can get yourself into very tight spots to position things. It's nice. And the 400% is like flying around with a jetpack. You can really cover some distance.
All right. So, if you don't mind, would you open the front door so we can come through? Here we are. A modern home. Oh. Look at the fire in the fireplace.
Unfortunately, we don't have emitters, but there are a few things that you can modify. That is actually one of the cooking fires embedded down into the floor, so all you see is the flame portion with a clear poster in front of it.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So, little coffee tables here. Some couches, which are... well, they look decent.
Those are in-game props. There's not many yet.
The piano
The
is...
piano you can actually play. If you walk up to it and hit F, it will turn your keyboard into the piano keys. So Q through P, I believe, is the lower notes, A through L is the medium notes, and Z through M is the high notes. So if you can figure out the translation, you could actually play a song on it. And then when you're done with piano mode, hit F again to exit. F is pretty much the action key for everything.
Yes.
Ooh, you were flying around in a seated position. That's funny. I think you're still in piano mode.
Oh, well, nobody can see that except for you.
Well, when you exit out of it, you're still at the piano, so you might want to.
I'm playing. I did it. Well, I'm not able to get away from the piano now.
Hit F a
Oh,
couple of times.
escape, I think. It might be escape, not F. I'm sorry.
It is escape. So,
My bad.
because F plays a note. So I was just hitting F lots of times and then flying around. But I was still playing the piano. Although you could... what is it? What is the sound of flying around?
The Bumblebee song.
Right.
Now here's another example of using posters. This is the sink is a pre-made countertop prop, and then I placed wood planks around it to essentially like put a skin on the pre-made prop, so it could be white instead of the wood that it comes in. And then I found a poster of a cabinet door and resized them to place them all over. The fridge is made with the same process. The stove is made with the same process.
Very nice.
Trash can right there is if you have a full inventory and you want to get rid of stuff, you can actually throw it away in a trash can. Throw it on the ground.
Oh, some modern art here.
Yes, the house is not finished, but it's coming along.
All right.
Yes, over here you can see the countertop that I made without the posters on it, as I haven't gotten to it yet.
I like this.
Oh, and on the table, something we always wanted in Landmark, silverware. That is done with a poster.
Yes. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to go to this back room over here.
Yes, this would be laundry room and then garage.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and this is waiting for those cars that you want with the Lewis
Yes.
strip.
We have options to have add-ons in the game that we have not installed yet, but one of them is drivable cars. There's only two types as of now. One that looks like a Lexus or something, and then the other one is a police car. So I'm eventually going to have the police car sitting out front of the Quickie Mart with a Chief Wiggum standing next to it. and
Nice.
have cars parked here in my garage, and you can drive
Excellent.
them around.
Excellent. That is very nice.
Yes, that'll be another reason why our highway will be really nice, where you can drive along it and check out the scenery and stuff.
Hey.
Jolie on Facebook was in, I guess, today. I'm not sure if that's Hallie or not. But she was asking about the plugins, and I did tell her that we are desperately working on them as fast as we can. So just bear
Yes.
with us, and we'll get those Lewis scripts in.
Yes.
Another one that's really intriguing is teleporters that can be used as elevators, where you walk into it, and I'm assuming the person who places it determines its start point and final destination, so you can program it to go from level 1 to level 3 and such.
I have found I'm guessing a little girl's room.
Yes, this is what I was doing as a preteen or teenager's bedroom.
It's color coordinated clothing.
Some kid is very organized up in here.
Some kid has a giant
Yeah,
TV.
couldn't find a lot of pictures of clothing, so I might have to create my own somehow. I love the little laptop that came together so well. That's just made out of wood planks with a couple of posters on it.
There was a
And,
rabbit in the
You-
cage, but I don't know. I think he left.
Yeah, I minimized the game, forgetting that he was in there, so he escaped. He was running around in the dining room somewhere. I don't know where he went.
upstairs bathroom here. Very
Ah,
pretty.
yes, and that's just an example of how I made a glass door.
Open.
Just, leave it open. It's made
Yeah.
out of a window frame with a glass panel in it.
Excellent. And a toilet. There's a missing location. I am assuming that will be for the sink.
Oh yeah, these are just temporary placeholders until I build my own countertops. But these are the props, and you can actually open up the drawers and store stuff in there.
Yeah, I noticed that I see where you can put pictures of, like in the game, so people can actually have pictures of their family.
Oh yeah, you can have pictures of your dog, your kid, your artwork, your first house. I mean, whatever your imagination can come up with. This room is not finished, but this will be a boy's room.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Ah, look at that. A sunroof. I didn't realize that was a sunroof there.
Ah, yes, that is made out of the striped glass panels, wood beams, and wood logs.
Nice. So
Pretty much everything in the game. You have the blocks, basic blocks that come in many, many different shapes, and then you have wood beams, wood planks, wood logs, and wood plank triangles. And those are your smaller building tools that you can
Right.
construct things with. And they can be shrunk all the way down to be like mini micro voxels, or blown up to be 4x8 sheets of plywood.
The moon's got some interesting speed to it.
Yes, it constantly runs through day-night cycles and also has weather cycles. And if you are in creative mode, aka God mode, you can control all of that.
I do like you did mention before that the streetlights are visible from quite a ways away. All the lights in the
Oh
game.
yes, if you go way up high now that it's night and look down, you can see my entire claim pretty much all lit up at one time. I mean, the edges might go out, but if you scoot over, I mean, it's got a great range.
Right. Now, I'm looking at the direction of the Quickie Mart. So, all the things that you put into the game, the buildings and such, they only have a limited LOD.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's basically the distance that you can see to.
Oh yes, that is adjustable in the settings. Unfortunately, when you first log into the game, we didn't realize this, but it automatically puts you in at very low settings so that you can adjust them up to whatever you can handle, and it really can be customizable. It's nice, but you can adjust the range of how far you see and all kinds of other things.
Yeah, let me give it a try here.
Like your resolution is automatically really low. We were all upset we didn't notice that.
View distance. Okay. Well, what's the...
I think I have mine set on 50 and 15, and I'm running it just fine. I
Huh.
might even be able to go higher. I don't know.
Yeah, I have mine on 52. Not 52, 50. All right, but 50 chunks is not very far, actually. Not as far as I thought it might be. So, 50 chunks. That is an odd description of a viewing distance.
A little bit.
We're right close to Sigtyr and Mary Cass, aren't we?
No, we are close to Ferry and David's place. I'd say let's go there next.
Let's go there next.
I am at Smoke and Spice.
Oh,
Southern
yes.
Barbecue. I am going to take a
Guess
look
we can go
here.
in there.
You hungry?
Yes, it will make
Sigtyr
you hungry.
and Mary Cap did figure out how to make those doors to where they both open the same direction, but we fiddled with it, and I still can't figure it out.
Yeah, I haven't fiddled with it to
Whoa.
do it either.
Look at all the meat. See, now that right there, any game that'll let you put in a nice big picture of bacon can't be half bad.
Oh, yes, and there's meat stored in here, and you can cook it back in the back if any visitors are hungry. This is the first experimentation that was really done with signs. And you can see there's even outlets on the wall, credit card signs, all kinds of stuff.
By the pound. Wow.
Oh my goodness, we have to make a Starbucks. There's got to be a Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, that's missing. Ah, you even have the point of sale machines all set up here.
Oh yeah, fountain drinks.
All right, so let's see here. Where?
You use the empty flower pots as cups? Oh, ingenious.
I did. I thought it looked like a big styrofoam cup with like little chunks of ice and Coke in it instead of dirt.
Oh, yeah. It does.
When I did that, that was before we had the wood logs, so that was the only thing I could find that was cylindrical shaped, semi-cylindrical shaped, and it actually ended up working better.
Yeah, it would have been... the cylindrical logs wouldn't have looked as nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go look at the next...
Alrighty, well, we can fly over the top of the barbecue place and head down past the farm. Lost Fairies or Fairy Queens, she changed her name, is one of the only ones that's not directly off the highway, but there is a road that takes everybody back to this area.
The Lost Fairies, a.k.a. Fairy Queen's Smith's headquarters.
This is a very large area.
See, she has lots of trees.
And as many trees as you want. Can actually fill a bucket of water and put it in said swimming pool, hot tub, drainage system. Make yourself your own little river, pond.
Oh, look at that.
You can even pour water on the ground on your pathway to look like a puddle. It's pretty neat.
I found somebody's attempt at a floating island.
That was yours. That's not yours?
No.
That was some crazy guy.
Nope, not
yes,
mine.
it is Xanthios's.
No, that's not my
Oh, it's
floating
not
island.
his, he said.
It isn't? Oh, I
No.
thought it was. Maybe it was Tally's.
No, Tally's not in Rising World.
Oh, I swore he was.
No, Lost Fairy. This seems to be her little creation here. Interesting. Drawbridges that she's got here. A giant deep
In-game
moat.
props, and animals will not cross them.
Nice.
Oh, if you're at the drawbridge, you're probably getting over into David's area.
No,
Oh, no, you're not.
no, I was just right over here.
Oh, that must be new.
The floating island. So the earth which makes up the base of the floating island is oh, I guess I can walk through here. Let's see. So the base which makes up the bottom of the floating island does not appear until you get closer. But the trees, they appear from a long ways away. Oh, nice little spiral kind of walkway coming up. It's got stuff planted up here, trees and grass and such.
Yeah, you can build not only over the water in this game, but you can build under the water in this game. So you can
Whoa.
have an underwater palace with air inside of it.
Ah, that's a statue. Must have been taken from the dungeons.
No,
No, that's
that
a prop one.
that's a prop one. Yeah.
Oh, they can
A
make.
craftable prop.
Oh, nice, nice.
But most of the like Iron Maidens and bones and torture devices, you can find those down in the dungeons.
Oh, my kind of place.
There may or may not be a dungeon in the hotel, but I ain't saying nothing. And it ain't the kind that's trying to kill you.
And then up here on the top is a throne. And not the kind that Al Bundy likes.
Not of the porcelain variety.
So, Rising World seems to be quite the builder's dream.
Yes. Incredibly addicting, just like Landmark.
The posters just really make it just so so in that way, what they are lacking in props, we can more than make up for with the posters. So not everybody's living room is going to look like everybody else's living room.
Yeah, and with the different logs and beams and stuff, you can build just about anything that could be built out of those things in real life. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
Melanie made all of her own dining room chairs because the weird thing is about in this game, with some of the props that we have noticed, some are overly large, like the couches,
Right.
and the dining room tables are underly small.
Underly.
Underly small. Your character of what you can see, yeah, it's like sitting down at
A child's table.
You're a child's table and having tea, it's like,
Hey,
no.
the Muatak.
But you can build your own dining room table and dining chairs. I mean, if you were going to make them in Landmark, it might take you all afternoon. In here, you can build it in 10 minutes.
Oh. Hey, welcome, Muatak. We're just taking a tour of Rising World here with Felony Melanie and Misbehavin'. And, of course, myself, Uber Nerd, a.k.a. Xanthios, a.k.a. Rob Rocket.
Hello.
Don't forget to give us some love here on the channel and give us a follow. And I do also stream other games. I will be streaming Osiris, possibly later today. I also will be streaming Hellion. And I will be streaming Star Citizen quite often. So yeah, just to keep up with that. I will also now, on a regular basis, be streaming in Rising World with these lovely ladies, not to mention anybody else who wants to join us. That's something that we are willing to do, and you can come and join us in Discord and chat. If you're shy and you don't want to talk in Discord, that's fine. You don't have to do that, but you can join us in Rising World. All you have to do is now, if you can see, I don't know if you can see the link, but and I don't know that I'll paste it again just because I don't think that anybody else can paste in my channel right now. So there it is. That is our Discord link. If you want to come chat with us, you want to come talk to either Felony Melanie, Misbehaving, or myself.
Not to mention our other wonderful players.
That's
have a nice
right.
group.
We have a growing, an ever growing group of gamers, like-minded gamers who are the creative sorts who like to build things like this floating island that's hovering above the waters of Rising World, or other buildings which we have seen earlier. So. But yeah, this is it's one of those things that when Landmark went down, everybody was looking for something to go to where they could build, they could have the same kind of freedoms. This game offers more and yet less freedoms. More in the sense that the world itself is procedurally generated. It is far bigger than Landmark ever was. But less in the sense that the graphics here, they are better and worse. So the terrain can be really fun to be close to. It can be, you can see sand and grass. If you go to the more natural looking areas, let me fly to a more natural looking environment here. It is, but you can tell that it is definitely procedurally generated. You can look at how different things are distributed throughout the world. How the water meets the land is pretty cool. How everywhere the water seems to meet the land, it does seem appropriate. The grass and the trees, they seem nice. I mean, the level of details here are nice. I do like this.
And they're still getting upgraded.
Yeah. So
they're still advancing for sure. He's got another update coming to improve the smoothing of the land, so it has less of a stair-step look to it.
Right.
And you can get very, very smooth transitions and such.
And hopefully there will be a little bit more randomized, like with the sand, because it does look like if you get high enough up, it gets a kind of, or even if you get close enough, yeah. I don't know. It seems maybe it would be nice if it was less stair-stepped. But I think the stair-stepped really is something that comes from its relationship to, what would I say, like a Minecraft type procedurally generated world where you can build.
Yes, the way we describe this game is
Oh.
that Landmark and Minecraft had a baby, but it's
Yeah.
a gifted baby.
Right. Well, look at that. I found that looks like coral.
Oh, yes.
Interesting. So, I like it. I like it. And
Ooh.
there seems to be lots of coral under here.
Hello, Mootalk, and welcome to Discord.
Hello.
Hey, Mootalk. Welcome. Or Mwatalk. I don't know how you want it pronounced. I think everybody has a right to speak in Discord, so.
All right, anyone want to go to hell?
I thought you'd never ask.
Sure, let's go.
All right, I'm over here at the warehouse where the portal is.
What-
If you guys want to hit and hold down the tab button, you can see how far away I am from you, so you can try and track me down and make your way over this way.
All right, where are you? 425 meters, but it doesn't tell me the direction.
Nah, you just kind of got to spin around in circles till you figure out the right way. I'm really not far from you. It sounds farther than it is. I'm on the same claim. I'm not far from the floating island.
All right. Well, I'm flying maybe close to where you're at.
Well, I'll be able to tell in a second if your numbers are getting smaller. Yep, I think you just flew right past me.
No, I'm right here.
Yep, there you are.
All right.
I'm looking for you guys. Always the one that gets lost. And Koroya, are you sure you want to go to hell? The last time you went there, it took you 3
I
weeks.
didn't see anything of it. That was the problem. If I could just have respawned there, it could have been fun, you know.
All right.
Why is the building missing for me? Am I glitched? Do you guys see a blue
Oh, everything
building?
went black for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I might have to try relogging.
Oh no. Okay. Whoa. I am in a dungeon now. Whoa, why is everything so dark?
Oh, I think you just went underground.
Yeah, I did, but usually you can see they might have changed some things now. I'm going to turn on the flashlight here. Wow. Okay. I have discovered a cave.
Her entrance at? Is
Oh.
Koroya with us?
Oh, you know what I've discovered is that I cannot see an unlimited distance underground now. Oh, there. I can see it, but when I start getting lower or deeper, where are you guys anyways?
I had to relog because I think I was.
How do you
glitched.
turn on the flashlight? Does everybody have one?
The letter L.
Oh,
It's the first game that I think I've found where the letter L actually stands for light.
Okay, I'm still not seeing the building. Are you guys seeing a blue building? Or maybe I'm in the wrong place.
Wait, what blue building?
don't see a
That's
blue
what I'm
building.
saying. Okay, I must have wandered off and didn't realize I did, but we're looking for the blue warehouse. Where did it go?
Is it on Fairy Queen's property?
Yes, and I swore I was just standing in front of it.
Well,
What is
so I have a. Huh.
Oh, no, here it is. It's at the next pool over. That's why I was confused.
Oh. Ah, okay. So is this like a pathway to hell or something?
Yes, inside of her warehouse, there's a staircase that goes down, and it's a really long staircase, and it's kind of fun if you get over top of it, look straight down, and zoom up to 400% fly speed, and it looks like you're flying through this portal. It's really neat.
Oh, okay.
Where did you guys go?
Into felony or into this warehouse.
I'm hovering above it looking for you. I don't see it. It's over by David's drawbridge and the entrance over to get into my claim,
You
kind
did.
of.
Did I god moded to you?
Okay, we'll come inside.
Ah ha 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 ha. I'm not gonna make any jokes.
Let's see if I can remember where the staircase is. It's in here somewhere going down through the floor.
Go ahead and walk.
Oh, look at that. Huh. That's a prop? That is so cool.
It actually grinds stone. It has no function other than to grind stone right now as the loom.
Well,
You can
see,
make hemp fibers and cotton fibers, but we cannot turn those fibers into anything as of yet.
Huh. You know, you guys should put a big crate and barrel over this sign over this place, since it's got a bunch of crates and barrels in here.
Okay, I found the entryway. Now, if I can figure out how to get back, I just flew through the floor. And
I think it's the stairway.
here's the
Yep.
stairs. Yep.
The giant box in your hand. You might want to take that out of your toolbar.
Okay. Here, I found it too. All right.
Yep. All right, coming down here. Go to the left, and then the back corner.
This is the stairway to hell.
This is the stairway to hell. So if you fly
I'm keeping my eye on Kuroya because him and Hell don't get along very well.
Right? Well, if you can get positioned just over in the center of the tube and look straight down and fly as fast as you can, it's really fun. Go!
Okay, well. Whoa. Oh, holy smokes. Did I pass everything? I think
It goes down really far, so just keep going.
I have to, I'm, okay.
Sometimes if you fly too fast and your computer can't keep up, the screen will go black, but you're okay. If you just stop for a second, it'll catch up.
Yeah, I have to stop because I'm streaming, so my computer is, Sigtier
Crap!
McQuinn.
I almost
Sigtier,
fell.
welcome to my Twitch channel. Give me a follow if you want. That always helps. The more followers I get, the better. And
We're in Discord in the streaming room as well.
yeah, so yeah, if you just come in, everybody's welcome to come in, and but everybody just be aware that if you do come over to our streaming, oh, I think I saw lava down here.
Oh yeah, don't touch the lava; it'll kill you.
Oh,
There's the fly speed again.
this is funny.
Hold down Shift and scroll your mouse wheel. Yes, you are now in hell.
All right, so
This is where Lost Fairy started building, but when it's all clear, it looks like the inside of a cave where there's stalactites and stalagmites, and then there's lava running all through it, and you can build, obviously. It's cool.
Hell's reception desk. Oh, this is great. This is funny. I like that. It has a weird sound down here.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's a hellish forest.
It's because I cannot fly.
There's a hellish forest. The sky above is bluish, oddly enough.
Yeah, there's actually stalactites
Don't go.
up there.
There you go. You almost went too far there, Kuroya.
Yep, looks like it.
But you're good. You're now, if you'll just fly out of that stairwell, you'll be fine. You're about 3 feet above. There we are. Go up. And if you hit F2, then you're safe. Or just fly. Just remain flying. But remaining flying can be dangerous, I guess, if you go through and go into the lava. Oh, wow. So she made a blue ceiling? Interesting.
Nah, that's just the way it renders. If you actually fly up there a little bit, you can see the stalactites hanging down.
Yeah, I see them. I do see them. And the hell forest. It's that's pretty cool. Ah, okay. So now I see what she's done here. She has this. Oh no, I think she did put a blue ceiling in. So otherwise you.
Oh.
Yeah, so she did put a blue ceiling in.
Oh, I see it now. You're right.
So.
I've only been down here one other time.
That is really funny. Oh,
How far
like
down are you guys? All the way to the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, right above her plot down here is built right above the lava.
I died.
You went too far. Ah.
Awesome.
I see you. Maybe I can come get you.
Ooh, be careful.
You spawned it at the.
Nope, I went down too far and hit the lava. I almost killed myself.
All right, well, when you get back up there, Melanie, I'll cheat and come back to you. Now that's
All
funny.
right, I'm safe. You can report to me.
Just make sure you're flying.
Oh, and I lost all my stuff. Go figure.
Oh yeah. Luckily, you're a god, so you can just have more.
Yes. So. Wow. Oh, and yeah. So the lava. She built this basically right on top of the lava, not even giving any kind of room for error or whatever.
Yeah, hell, unfortunately, is not very big floor to ceiling, but it's plenty buildable. Couldn't really build a skyscraper down here, but.
That is so funny, though. I mean, it's funny that she built in hell,
Oh yeah, I've got a plan for hell too for my claim where you go down and it's a game. because hopefully we can start doing parties in this game like we did in Landmark. But the game is called Hot Lava, and you have to jump from furniture to furniture and furniture and get through the obstacle course without falling down and hitting the lava, just like when you were a little kid.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I just this is funny because how long did it take her to build that stairway to hell?
Not as long as you would think. Building in this game is really fast.
Well,
It takes a little while to get the hang of it, but once you get the hang of it and it like clicks in your brain how the game works, you'll just fly through stuff.
right. So can you when you're building, can you like template? You can template, and then can you just like copy and paste builds like so it could.
Sort of, but not like you did in Landmark. You make
Yeah.
a blueprint of something, but when you place it back down, it's not like a tweak mode or anything like in Landmark. It's your build connected to your cursor, and the cursor is a little off from where you would like it to place it nicely, and you can't really snap it to the grid. So it's good for like standalone things, but now copying in like a section of a wall and trying to make it match all the way down a beach would be difficult.
Right. So did she build like did she start down here and then build up? Is that what she did for the stairway?
She could have done it either way. More than likely, she probably started at the top and worked down, so she knew exactly where it was going to end up. Hell covers everywhere, just like you would expect. There's no boundaries to it.
Right. It's very noisy, but it's funny that the plants seem to grow down here.
Right? And they're not like sprouting arms and teeth and trying to kill you.
Yeah, that would be cool actually, though.
It would be kind of cool if the trees were haunted down here. Oh, yeah. Because if you place trees in like the frozen area, they'll instantly grow frost on them and have different effects. So that would be pretty neat if they had different effects for every biome.
Yeah, they need a hell effect for everything. That would be really
Yeah,
cool.
it snows in the snowy areas, rains in the regular areas. Eventually, it's going to have dust storms in the desert areas. So I wonder what he can incorporate for hell. Like, ooh.
She has a ceiling fan in her bedroom.
Hey,
It's hot down here.
McNerd of War is asking, how do you plant things?
You have to have seeds in your inventory, which you get by harvesting whatever you're trying to do with the scythe or sickle. I can never remember. It's the one that looks like a question mark. And it'll give you seeds, and then you plant those seeds. Now, if you're in God mode, though, you can have the seeds generated, saplings generated, or full-grown generated.
Sure. Okay, so basically, you need to have a small sickle, and then you go and gather the plants, the carrots, or the watermelon, or any of those. Now, do you gather like apples? You can just plant an apple, or do you have to?
Oh, you take
sickle?
you take
sickle?
your scythe.
Your scythe.
I think it's the scythe, and the sickle or the scythe. I will check
The question
that out.
mark one, whatever it's
The
called.
short one, yeah.
The small one.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and you have to take the plant. So it gives you that seedling. If you just pick that plant up, like if there's a watermelon on the ground and you pick it up, it'll give you the watermelon, but you will not get the seedling. So you have to
Right.
harvest the plant in order to get the seedling. When you chop down a apple tree, cherry tree, lemon tree, anything like that, it will bust into 4 pieces, and at the end of that last piece of that wood is the seedlings for the trees. Now, if you're in long grass and that seedling drops, you're going to have a hell of a time finding it. So you kind of might want to mow the grass around the tree before you chop it down so you can see where that seedling lands.
Sure.
Looks like a little bundle of leaves or something, so it blends right in.
You must have the tilled earth. Oh, what do I want to say? Showing you must till the earth in order to plant that seed. It will not allow you to plant that seed in grass.
Okay, how do you till the earth?
Either using, you can paint the ground if you're in God mode to be tilled earth. There's blocks of tilled earth that you can place. I think that's the only 2 ways. Yeah, paint it down or block it in.
So, McNerd of War, does that answer your question as to how this can happen?
Yeah, to summarize it, F is pick, chopping it down with the question mark thing is harvesting.
Right. Right. All right. So, yeah. Here we are. Rising World. Speaking of rising, I am going to leave hell and go back up to the surface. So, let's do a 400% speed boost. And rise from the dead. Looks like I'm gonna be needing a drink of water, so gonna go find me a pond. Oh, there we go. Oh, what the heck? Wow, that was very colorful.
That was cool. Shot up right through my pool.
Yeah, there's all these pretty lights here. All right, so
Or not my pool, her pool.
yeah. Can I drink here? Oh, I'm gonna need to. Whoa.
Yes, you can drink anything but the seawater.
Right.
So you find a pool. I'm gonna try and put water in the toilets. You can drink all that.
You've got colored lights in the game, which is nice. It really
Yes, there is colored
really
lights.
is nice. All right, let's go. The colored light, that's what I noticed when I flew up. So when I speedily flew up, I saw all the lights, but none of the because I had gone so fast, none of the actual building had rendered, and so I just saw this rainbow of lights. It was really cool.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, should we hit Sigtyr and Mary Cass Place next?
Are we gonna swing through David and Jason's on the way back over to the highway?
Oh, yes, we should.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down a little bit, Melanie, though. Are you at 400?
Oh yeah, I was. Sorry. I came over to David's hotel.
I'm eating 6 apples to get me back up to the pinnacle of health. All right, where did we go?
I'll come back to find
Oh,
you.
I got you. Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
yep, there you are. Okay, we're heading over here. This area is Stone Cold Dad. We call him David.
Stone Cold Dad. All right, and this is his. What is this? A hotel or something?
Yes, I believe this is his hotel.
Under construction.
And it has nice examples of some of the props that you can get down in the dungeon areas.
Oh yes. Very nice.
To let you guys know, McNerd of the War is Grox.
Excellent. And for all of those who have followed, thank you very much. The uber nerdiness of me appreciates it.
At this point in time, we're all nerds.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, uber nerd is my stream name, so
So appropriate.
isn't it though? Oh, I like this this road or this bridge with a drawbridge going across the road here. That's very cool.
That drawbridge is
Yes.
actually working, so you can operate it. It will lower and rise.
Yes, if you come over here and click on the wheel.
All right, let me. All right, click away. Oh, look at that! Fascinating.
Animals will not cross that drawbridge, by the way.
Fascinating, Jim. Even when it's down?
They don't like it for some reason. That's why he put it in to keep the animals out of his planting beds. Didn't want them eating all his food, even though they don't actually eat it.
That would be cool if they did actually eat it. That would be a
They
great
will.
addition.
Yeah, they will drink water though.
Yeah, and I do know that the tigers and the jaguars will attack and kill you.
Oh yes, they are very aggressive unless you're in God mode.
Not the pigs, but the wild boars will also.
Bears too.
That's not a nice thing to say
And
about
snakes.
Melanie.
Oh, I'm so offended.
I know she's a little wild, but she's not a boar.
Grr.
Quite the cute little camp out here.
There's a skeleton climbing up the ground. That's funny.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. I'll sit here and give myself a little walk up the pathway. Here we are at Camp Kill 'em When You Wanta. Look at that. There's a nuts giraffe.
Lost
Yes,
his
that's
mind.
another example of what happens when you minimize the game near animals. They glitch out.
We could put that giraffe to music.
Oomch, 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 oomch.
At the car wash.
He's dancing.
All right. Well, so this is an example of one of the biomes that is in this game. Let's do a little bit of have we seen all the? We haven't seen all the biomes that are in this game.
No, we have not. But right here is
we
an
can
example
fly-
of desert.
We can fly through the mountain scene on our way up to check out Mags and Rags.
Well, look at this. Somebody has made a winter wonderland over here.
Yes, Lost Fairy set this up to be a group area to do Christmas builds.
Oh, look at that. There are packages and all kinds of cute things over here. Christmas trees, even.
Oh, yes, there is an assortment of Christmas themed props.
Very nice.
Not a large selection, but there is.
Well, you know, it can only grow.
Exactly. We're still in alpha.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Where are we going to next?
Fly over the desert so you can get a good view of it.
Come fly
Go
with
past the
me
giant
around.
lake.
Fly with me around. What?
We can fly past the big lake. This is David's Road that will take us back to the highway. And you can see an example of a player-made lake. This took about a total of 5 minutes or so to make.
The lake itself?
Yes. Both of these lakes here took me about 5 minutes to do. Amazingly fast and simple, but explaining it to somebody over chat is a little difficult without being able to see what they're doing. So if you watch a video beforehand, it makes it a lot easier.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
plenty on YouTube and the forums.
Excellent. That's nice to hear.
Just an example of how fast things go. On the other side of this lake, that's over at my claim, but we'll head down towards the highway. And Tanya, you said you wanted to go to Mary Kath and Sigtyr's
And
place?
Sigtyr's, yeah.
All right. I'll head
I
that way.
keep clearing the weather because if the fog rolls in, you can't see a foot in front of you.
The
Well,
thick
that's-
fog.
I
There's
like
2
that.
layers of fog.
All right. So which direction now? We're floating right over the Quickie Mart.
All right, keep going in the direction that the Quickie Mart faces towards shit. I'll head back
the
towards you.
north. I call that the north because I see you. There you are.
All right, hang a left at the Black Road.
Follow the road past the.
Past the wall.
Past the movie wall. Yep.
All right. Oh, I see the Winter Wonderland to my right over there.
Yes, that is a great example of the snowy area. And if you look closely, you can actually see your breath coming out in front of you. It's pretty
Yep.
cool.
I see my breath.
And all these trees and bushes and stuff, when you place them down, they look normal, but then the frost gets to them and makes them look so pretty.
And a penguin. Take my breath away.
All All right, in this area right across the street, this is Sig and Mary Kath's place.
Oh, would you look at that? All right, time to do a dramatic zoom in. Okay, let's slow the speeds down to 25, and here we go. The view, it would be nice. The world seems to not be rendering out too far at the moment.
Now it does kind of. But when you scroll up real high, you can still get a pretty nice, or fly up real high, you get a pretty nice view.
Eventually, that will be something that will be very nice to have or to see. All right. Sigtyr and Mary Kath, it's nice to see your build coming along here. It's looking very nice indeed. It seems to me that this game is really suited for people wanting to make either modern or medieval style builds. But there's
Yes, that is true. If you want to go with pre-made objects, if you want to construct things from scratch, you've got more options.
right because of the ability to what do you call do the posters.
Yes, that helps as well. Like, the basic beds look like something you'd find in prison, but you can modify them and, put planks down to change into different sheets or put a
Sure.
different headboard on it, all that good stuff.
Now, the bed that was in your teenager girl's room, was that one that you could sleep in, or was that just a non-usable prop?
That is something I constructed from scratch. It is wood beams, which are a square shape to form the legs and the mattress area, and then I use posters for the headboard and footboard.
Nice.
Here you'll see that Mary Kath and Sigtyr got the doors figured out.
Yes, it's something where you have to place one closed and then place the other one open, and it changes on you after you place it, but I haven't tinkered with it yet. But yes, their doors look nice. Unfortunately, they do not size and rotate if you wanted to make it like a window shade or something. It's stuck in its normal position, but oh well.
Huh. The chairs and table are red. Is that their natural color?
No, you can craft props and beams and all of that in any of the offered materials.
Ah. So you have to find something that is colored the way you want it. You can't just color it. Is that correct?
Not as of yet. You can't paint things. You'd actually have to
Right.
craft it in the material and replace it.
Oh, see, now this is nice. Look at that. It's in their fireplace up there, they have a little circle of rocks with the wood that looks like the original or the initial fireplace that you can put down for cooking.
Yes, that is. That's also the same one that I used in my fireplace, except I buried it down so you couldn't see the rocks and you could
Sure.
only see the flame.
Wow. Well, look at the size of this bed here.
Oh, when those doors you just went through are that striped glass again, you can see it compared to the regular glass panels. They're actually quite clear.
Yeah. I like all the artwork. That this is one thing that really does bring a little life into the build is this the level of artwork that can be done here. So
Mm-hmm.
Big bed.
yes.
Yeah, right? It's like the one from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You got two families living in it.
I know, right?
Plenty of room for shenanigans.
Yes. As we all know how much you like to get into shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
That's a fun word to say.
It is a fun word to say.
All right. Well, Look at that. So we have seen this. This will be on my Twitch page for a minimum of 30 days. I am going to export this video to my YouTube page so that I can, and then possibly download it, maybe do a little bit of editing, and then re-upload it so that it will stay forever. We'll see what I can do with it, what kind of editing I can get going here. But we have now come to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That has been our 2-hour stream for Rising World. And to show off all of the different kinds of themes and builds that you can do, all the different types of things that you can do, just how big this world is. This is a privately hosted server that is currently being hosted by yours truly, and it is being mostly run by Misbehaving and Felony Melanie. And
Sigtyr and Mary Cat, they're
and
helping out as well.
Oh, yes.
And Mary Cath. In terms of the general organizing factors of who's doing what, and kind of the community building efforts that have been put in, and it's great. It's wonderful to see the Landmark Orphans able to come over here and to really get a place where they can begin to build again. And it will definitely be nice once there gets a little more refined kind of sculpting capabilities in the game. That will possibly bring in more. It'll also be nice when we get the ability to let's see here. I found potatoes.
And we would really like, if anybody has seen this clip and they might be interested in Rising World, please, by all means, get a hold of one of us. If you are on the Landmark Orphans Facebook page, you can just put it out there that you're interested in Rising World. We can get you set up with the server and get you over here, get you a plot, and start building your little heart's desire. And if you're coming over here from Landmark and you are a Landmark Orphan, please bring all of your screenshots with you, as we will need them for the wall, which is a community build. So anybody that wants to help with that wall is also encouraged to do so.
Yes, yes, we need your awesome and funny pictures.
Right. And before I log off and end this stream, I'm going to go back and see if I can find my castle, which I put into the mountains here. And I believe I can fly. Because I can.
And I know I can touch the sky.
That's right.
I can even fly to hell. Woo!
That's right. Here we are. I think... Aha! Ta-da! I have found my castle.
I want to find your castle.
It's a build-in process on a mountaintop. And it's not done yet, but it's being worked on. And eventually I'll have all kinds of stuff. All kinds of nice, fancy things in this castle. But I'll stand here for a little bit. And I will begin to wind down the stream.
Thank you for taking your time on a Sunday to do the first Landmark Orphans Rising World stream.
Oh, jeez. I did not see your runes there, Grox, but I will be, like I said, we will be doing a stream more often. I think that this is a good time, so 11 to 1, for me at least, is a good time in the morning on Sunday. I could probably do it every Sunday, because even on the Sundays when I have to go and pick up my kid, I'm never having to leave the house until about 2 or 2:30. So this should work. And I will work on the audio. I know that I have been told that my audio is a little quiet compared to you guys, and that's just because I haven't got everything figured out exactly. I think my video capture audio only. I don't know why my audio is not as loud as it could be. Let's see here. Mic properties. I'm using the default. Okay, that's not going to do. It's all the way turned up, but as I think it's because I'm using a condenser mic, and I probably need to have it just a little bit closer and get this pop filter right there so that I'm not, so that I can have my dulcet tones recorded in a very nice and soothing manner. Billions and
Xanthios,
billions.
you might want to get yourself something to drink before you log out, because if you log back in, you might forget and you might end up dead because you're in the yellow.
Yep, it's good to keep it full just in case.
Yeah, well, let's see. What do I have here? Oh, cherries. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
We need a road to your build, but I don't know where we are.
All right. Well, now how do you know that I'm in the yellow?
Because I was checking your
Build?
streaming.
Oh. Oh, okay.
She's spying on you.
I'm spying.
Gang.
Yes.
She can see your computer screen.
Right. Well,
Sitting
that's...
right behind you and out your window. Don't you see me?
Like, turn around, dumbass.
Turn around.
I bet he did too. Turn around, make sure nobody's watching over his shoulder.
Well,
Dude, I did that to somebody once. It was funnier than shit.
If somebody is watching over my shoulder, it's probably my daughter going, "Daddy, where's my lunch?" But here we are at the end of the stream. I will now bring this to a close and say to everybody, let's see here, we've got, I think everybody who is watching my stream right now are people who are in the game. So the Mwatok, Sigtyr, McQuinn, Mirica, and McNerd of War. We're all here. But the good thing is that we will save this for posterity. We will also be, again, like I said, from Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Sunday. All right?
Sounds good. Thank you again.
And that will be the Rising World stream. So everybody can partake. If you don't want to partake, you don't have to hop down here to the streaming channel. And if you do want to partake, you're more than welcome to hop in with us. And again, you can find out about our Rising World channel if you go to the Facebook page Landmark Orphans. So if you go to the Facebook page Landmark Orphans, you will find out information about the Rising World channel that we're running here. And
let me add one thing. We also will be having a website up and running here very shortly for those of you that do not get on Facebook. So then that way we can all still stay in contact and not miss out on anything.
I imagine, and I'm just, throwing out spitballs here, but I'm imagining that most people who come to Twitch probably go to Facebook too. But we'll just, we'll have to play it by ear. Also, I am going to be putting this video up on YouTube because there are a lot of people who also don't go to Twitch. So we'll get it on multiple locations. I'll talk with the guy who is going to be building the website, and we'll see if we can't get an embedded YouTube videos on the website of the Rising World stream that we're doing here.
And
That'd be
Xanthios, are
cool.
you on the Landmark Facebook's page?
Yes, I am.
What is his name? Melanie, help me.
Duncan Bourne.
He is the one that wants to. He's got a server or a website just sitting there that he was going to use for something else. That he said that we could have